The rise and fall of Osama bin Laden. This is the story of Osama bin Laden, a man who rose from privilege to become the world's most infamous terrorist. This documentary aims to provide a factual account of his life, motivations, and the global impact of his actions. We will explore his journey without glorification or bias. Using archival images, news footage, and maps, we will trace his path from Saudi Arabia to Afghanistan and beyond. This is the rise and fall of Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Laden was born in Saudi Arabia in the late 1950s. He came from a wealthy and influential family. His father, Mohammed bin Laden, built a vast construction empire. Osama was raised in a devout Islamic household. He received a religious education. This upbringing profoundly shaped his worldview and later actions. The Cold War was raging during his formative years. This geopolitical backdrop influenced his developing anti-Western sentiments. These early influences would prove critical in shaping the man he would become. The Soviet invasion of Afghanistan in 1979 proved to be a turning point. Bin Laden became involved in supporting the Mujahideen fighters. He saw this as a defense of Islam against foreign aggression. He traveled to Afghanistan and helped organize support for the resistance. This experience provided him with invaluable organizational and leadership skills. It also solidified his anti-Western views, particularly against the Soviet Union and its allies. The United States, along with other nations, also supported the Mujahideen. This support was aimed at countering Soviet influence in the region. This complex alliance would later unravel with devastating consequences. By the late 1980s, the Soviets had withdrawn from Afghanistan. Bin Laden returned to Saudi Arabia, but his focus had shifted. He believed that the fight against foreign influence should continue. He established Al-Qaeda, meaning the base, to pursue this goal. The organization aimed to unite Islamic fighters from around the world. It sought to wage a global jihad against perceived enemies of Islam. Al-Qaeda established training camps in Afghanistan and other locations. These camps attracted recruits from various countries. The organization began to expand its reach and plan attacks against Western targets. In 1993, Al-Qaeda claimed responsibility for the bombing of the World Trade Center in New York. This marked a significant escalation in its campaign of terror. Further attacks followed, including the bombings of U.S. embassies in Africa and the USS Cole. On September 11, 2001, Al-Qaeda launched a devastating attack on the United States. 19 terrorists hijacked 4 commercial airplanes. 2 planes struck the World Trade Center in New York City. 1 plane crashed into the Pentagon in Arlington, Virginia. The 4th plane, United Airlines Flight 93, crashed in a field in Pennsylvania after passengers and crew fought back. The attacks resulted in the deaths of nearly 3,000 people. The September 11th attacks had a profound impact on the United States and the world. They triggered the War on Terror. They led to military interventions in Afghanistan and Iraq. Following the September 11th attacks, the United States launched a global manhunt for Osama bin Laden. The U.S.-led invasion of Afghanistan aimed to dismantle Al-Qaeda and capture its leaders. Bin Laden evaded capture for nearly a decade. He remained in hiding, reportedly moving between Afghanistan and Pakistan. U.S. intelligence agencies worked tirelessly to track his movements. They sought to locate his hideout and bring him to justice. In 2011, U.S. Navy SEALs conducted a raid on a compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan. This is where bin Laden was believed to be hiding. During the raid, Osama bin Laden was killed. His death marked a significant victory in the fight against terrorism. However, it did not eliminate the threat posed by Al-Qaeda and other extremist groups. the world remained on high alert. Osama bin Laden's actions had a lasting impact on the world. The September 11th attacks reshaped global politics. They led to increased security measures and military interventions. The fight against terrorism continues to this day. Extremist groups remain active in various parts of the world. The legacy of Osama bin Laden serves as a reminder of the dangers of extremism and the importance of international cooperation in combating terrorism. His rise and fall is a complex story. It is a story of privilege, religious extremism, and global conflict. It is a story that continues to shape our world today.